Good afternoon, Asa. It was indeed a terrifying ordeal for that 93-year-old woman. I'm standing on Day Road in the town of Rotterdam, and yes, it was terrifying. It was frightening, and even though there will be hardships and inconveniences moving forward for many families, thank goodness tragedy was averted. Take a look at the house and the damage. 1046 Day Road. You're looking at the roof of Mrs. McCabe's home, and as we pan down, we can see that the brick facade has fallen. It has caused damage. There is siding down from the house, and it's like that all the way around. We're going to take a walk around to the back of the house so that you can survey the rest of the damage. That's what's left. It's a result of a large limb from a 90-foot tall poplar tree that came crashing down on top of the roof. Now, in the house at the time, as was mentioned, was a 93-year-old woman. Neighbors rushed to her assistance after seeing what had happened. She was uninjured, but she was described as being in somewhat of a daze, and you can see why. Take a look at the back of the house. The story I was told is that when she was in the basement, the woman went down into the basement because she needed to get a pan that could collect some of the water that began seeping through the ceiling. When she was in the basement, that is when this huge poplar tree came crashing down on top of her roof. The house did sustain most of the damage. It is the most damaged home in the neighborhood, but take a look at the damage next door also. As Matt follows me into this yard, these towering poplar trees have been here for more than half a century. Neighbors say they're 80, 90 feet high, and this is the business backyard next door, where a large tree came crashing down on top of their pool liner, but into the swimming pool. Thank goodness it didn't damage any of the structures, but several homes, several backyards sustained falling limbs. And this is what it's like when a fall storm hits in the Northeast. Again, no injuries, lots of damage, lots of cleanup, and we'll have more, and we'll have eyewitness accounts of what happened here beginning at 4 o'clock. Live in Rotterdam, Dan Levy, News Channel 13. Asa, back to you.
Lucky that there are no injuries. Dan Levy and chief photographer Matt Serrano giving us the whole tour. Quite the scene there in Rotterdam.